where life gets lifey. Yeah, it's a real word. My coach and mentor Jen Gottlieb says that lifey, when life gets lifey. Are you in a season of life getting lifey, or have you ever been in a season where life gets lifey? If that's you, let me know in chat. And if so, you're at the right place, because that is the topic of today. How do you handle when life gets lifey, and what the heck does relational networking have to do with any of this? And we're going to get to that in today's episode of Networking Know-How. I'm Laura Orlando, the Stress Commando, and I am the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking. And we are a 100% relational online networking community. And today I just had to pull the curtain back and just get real with you, because life's getting lifey. For those that have been watching, if you've been watching, you know that we had a fire. Personally, I had a fire at my house back last September. I didn't say that right. It's been a day. Life's been getting lifey. Anyway, so we had a fire at a house last September, and we've been staying at my mom's house ever since. And today is finally day one of move back day into the house. And so we had different movers. And of course, it's on a day that is triple digits where we live. And so when I'm back at the house, I'm working outside on the patio so I can be there for the movers and everybody and all of the workers. It was a day, but I still had to work. And so why am I bringing this forward to all of you? Because guys, we are not the sum of only our business. We are not the sum of only what we do for a career or what we do for a job. We are the complete person that has a variety of different things that happen professionally and personally, and they all are related. For however much you might want to keep your personal life from your business life separate, that you can do, but you really can't keep things separate as the way it affects you. I could not keep it separate today that I was out on the patio and I've been outside in triple digits all day. I couldn't keep that. And I still did my phone calls and I still showed up excellent. And so this is where we really focus on with relational networking. It's not about, hi, my name is, shaking hands and exchanging leads, or being so one-way conversation minded that you're all about pitch slapping somebody. It's not about that. Relational networking is about having a meaningful conversation to learn from and about someone, to have an authentic and lasting relationship. And so one of the calls that I had today was somebody that I met on an event. I'm gonna switch arms. But I'm so tired and the pain is really bad. So forgive me. We'll switch the phone. All right. So today I had the privilege and the pleasure to meet someone for the first time via phone call. We were connected through a mutual person that saw me on an event. So though this was kind of a warm introduction, this person doesn't know me. This is the initial conversation. But the way they were connected to me, they were like, I think you can absolutely help her. Because I also am a marketing consultant, and that's how they came to me. But the phone call was so good, and I was so curious to really serve them. So I leveraged the things we talk about here, the things that we do in Down and Dirty Networking with regards to relational networking. I use all of that when I'm dealing with my clients and I'm wearing my marketing consultant hat. And this is where you can leverage relational networking and where you can create harmony when life is getting lifey. And so first things first is I got on the phone with her and I treated her like my instant best friend. I wasn't there to pitch. I was there to learn from and about her. I was there to have a meaningful conversation, to start and build an authentic relationship. I was there to see, okay, is there something I can do to help and support this person? We had blocked off some time to talk. And when we started the conversation, treating her like my instant best friend, I said, before we get into it, I have to be really honest with you. And I shared what was going on with fire recovery, and I might get a phone call if they were over at the house. And sure enough, a good 45 minutes into our call, excuse me, I get the call that I need to go to my house. But I shared with her what was going on. She's like, oh my gosh, Laura, thank you for telling me. No problem. I said, yes, well, if that happens, I will call you right back. No problem. So she was very gracious, gave me the grace to run over to my mom's house, let everybody in, give some directions, and get set up on the patio. I called her back. We continued our conversation because I was so authentic and genuine and really wanting to pour into her and treating her like an instant best friend and leveraging relational networking on this call, she was really honest with me. What happens is this creates a safe space to really have a meaningful two-way conversation. We had an amazing conversation. I am convinced not only did I treat her like an instant best friend, I know for a fact we're going to stay connected. I know for a fact we're going to continue to have conversations. We're probably going to collaborate at some point. Not really sure where it's all going to go. I got so verklempt. I'm glad I was able to mute it. Excuse me. I see you watching live. Guys, get up and chat. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Okay, so it really worked. And she's just like, Laura, you're sitting out on the patio. And I was like, yeah, I'm sitting out on the patio. And I had subsequent conversations out on the patio with other people, just kind of letting them know what was going on. When you're being genuine, it means that you're putting the other person's needs in front of them. You're being kind, you're caring about them. When you're being authentic, you're being truly who you are. The two together are an absolutely powerful combination for meaningful conversations, for meaningful connections. And so I want to encourage you, when life's getting lifey, find a stupid, simple way to move forward. Be genuine and authentic with everyone you interact with, and be open to the conversations you never know you needed. I had a pretty decent conversation with one of the movers today. It was pretty interesting. And it was somebody new on the crew. So it was really unexpected. You never know where inspiration's going to strike, where your next connection is going to come from, or your next idea, or the next conversation that raises your vibrational energy. I can tell you the conversations I've had today have been incredibly amazing on a day when life has been really lifey. You heard me get verklempt. I had to mute myself real quick. I'm outside because I'm bouncing back and forth between two houses, navigating the move back from fire recovery. My body's screaming at me. For those that don't know, I have been diagnosed with 2 autoimmunes in Lyme. So things fall out of my head. My body isn't always as strong as I would like it. But I love my body because it lets me push. And I push pretty hard. I'm kind of that person that burns the candle at both ends. But guess what? So are most of the people that I talk to. And so when life gets lifey and I can share what's going on and give people permission to allow life to get lifey, to smile through it, be honest about it, but move through it imperfectly. But by caring perfectly, everything changes. Everything changes. So I hope this is helpful. Again, I see some people watching live. Thank you so much for watching live. Get up and chat. Add to this conversation. Let me know what you're thinking about all of this. And if this is helpful and maybe changing, if this is your first time tuning in, you're like, Laura, this is not like any networking I've ever done. Well, if you're doing traditional networking, where you're doing 30-second commercials and you're having to introduce yourself, business cards exchanges, whether it's in person or virtual, I challenge you, when you're doing those activities, and there's a place to do them, when you're doing them, engage in a relational networking mindset and your results will absolutely flip. You will change the game. I know I've been doing this for a very long time, and I've trained thousands and thousands and thousands on the concept of relational networking. And it doesn't matter whether you are in sales, a corporate professional, it doesn't matter if you are someone who is a secretary or an admin. It doesn't matter what your position is. It doesn't matter if you're a student. I promise you, when you engage in this, no matter what you do, with every conversation that you have, with every networking event you engage in, everything changes. Your reputational capital will skyrocket, your vibrational energy will skyrocket, and all of the results just exponentially get bigger. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. Thanks to everyone watching. I see you guys, and I'm glad you're here. And if you're watching on replay, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so very much for being here. Now, if this has been helpful, give me a thumbs up or share it with a friend or tag somebody. But if you'd like more tips, make sure to check out the Down and Dirty Networking LinkedIn and Facebook pages. And if you would like more videos and tutorials on relational networking and how you can apply a relational networking mindset, check out the Down and Dirty Networking YouTube channel. Yeah, I think that dog, if you can hear it, is barking. And Grace, check out the YouTube channel. So check out the Down and Dirty Networking YouTube channel. We've got curated playlists there to help you out. And if there's a topic you would like for me to answer, whatever platform you're watching on right now, shoot a DM. whether it's to me on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook, or to Down and Dirty Networking, and let us know, hey, Laura, I'd love for you to talk about this, or this is a question I'd love for you to answer on a future episode. And you never know, we might choose that as a topic or a question to answer. And so make sure to submit those by DM. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everyone live and you on replay. And I will see you every Wednesday afternoon, sometime between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for another edition of Networking Know-How. So until next Wednesday, bye for now.